I'm sorry.
We'll just open it up for questions for Ben.
Was that taking what was there or attacking specific matchups in specific situations?
Taking what was there. There was a lot of situations. We kind of opened the game up with obviously the first play was a big one, but after that coming back, just taking some short stuff, and then from there it was trying to read what they threw at us, and they threw a lot of different looks and blitzes at us. So I thought Randy called a great game, and I thought the players made plays.
Ben, the last two games have been very complete games for this team on both sides of the ball. Lots of third down conversions, few penalties, long sustaining drives. What's been the difference lately?
And throwing special teams, making a play in there too, right? It's great not having to punt till late in the game. And, when you convert third downs, you're scoring in the red zone, good things happen. And it always starts up front. You can say what you want about the skill guys, but we're nothing without those guys up front. And they've been playing really, really good football.
Mm-hmm. We mentioned a little bit about Randy. You feel him getting into a groove and his play calling through the first half of the year? Do you feel that?
Yeah, I mean he's been great. I think we've worked well together. There'll be times that he'll yell in, "You got it," which means I'm calling one, or he'll call them. There's a really good chemistry there, and we've obviously known each other for a long time, worked together for a long time. So, the biggest thing I tell Randy is he's a very excitable person. So it gets really loud in the headset sometimes. So I got to tell him to dial it down a little bit. But that's just Randy loving and being passionate about the game.
What did Reed say to
you? Sorry, didn't mean it. No, didn't mean to. No intent there.
Say guys like David and Pouncey going after those guys.
Yeah, I mean those are my guys. When it happened, I kind of popped up, and next thing you know, I saw those two guys running and the cavalry right behind them. So I got out of the way. But it doesn't surprise me, I guess, either because of how close we are. It makes you feel pretty good though.
Where did he catch you?
What's that?
Side of the head, or?
I don't remember.
What did you see on the first play that you were able to get the 75-yarder?
You know what? I was going to throw it. I saw him rolling to a specific coverage to play a little softer on the outsides, and James was out there. So I was actually getting ready to throw it to him. And so it looked like I kind of pump fake, but really I was going to throw it. The safety that came down was jumping that, and that left Juju kind of going up that seam, and I just tried to take as much air off of it and put it on the line and get to him as fast as I could, and then he just turned on the burners and outran everybody.
You obviously don't want to just isolate anyone specifically, but 7 different players scored touchdowns today. Is there any one that you like the best today?
You know what? Obviously, that first play of the game, when you score on the first play of the game and you're answering a score by them, that's pretty special. But how about a guy getting his first touchdown, Jalen Samuels? What an effort. A little screen play down there, going over top, and it wasn't an easy play by him, and I was happy that he was able to get in the end zone.
You say when you see AB in one-on-one coverage, press, is that a pretty easy call to throw that over the top there?
Well, we know that the corner that was up pressed on has got a lot of speed. He's a good young talent. So it's one of those ones where I'm just going to throw it out there and let AB make the play, and he got around him, and he was moving fast.
The offense seems to be hitting on all cylinders at this point. Does that make it easier or harder if Lev comes back this week to incorporate it back in?
You know what? I'm not going to comment on someone that's not in this locker room right now.
The success you're having on third downs, can you attribute that to play calling?
It's definitely one of the things. I think play calling gets you so far, then execution's the rest of the way. So third downs are always a tough situation for linemen, for all of us to see different looks, different blitzes, whether it's an exotic blitz or a disguise. So I'll give more credit to the linemen than the play calling, but the play calling's been really good as well.
You spent a lot of time giving credit to your teammates like you normally do, but after having a game like you did today, would you say this was the best performance you've had personally this season?
Well, if you're looking at stats, probably. But you know what? Guys make plays. And like I said, I'm only going to be as good as the linemen are, and the guys making the plays for me.
Can you compare the mood after the first Baltimore game to what it was like tonight in the locker room?
Just a little bit different. It's a good feeling to play a good football team. I mean, we know they're a really good football team, and they came out and drove down the field and scored, and we're like, all right, we're going to, this is what we expected. We got to put up a lot of points. And, we did that. And the defense, they were playing like their hair was on fire. And so it was a lot of fun for all parties involved.
Like for you guys, when you guys score pick 6, then a 3 and out, you get the ball back. What kind of, did you feed off that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy that Vinny made that play. What an awesome play for Vinny to get in the end zone. And then you don't want it to slow down, right? The momentum's shifted. It's going your way. And the important part is to continue and keep it going. And so we did that. And I think another big thing for us is we always want to answer scores, right? We talk about that. I don't know what our stat is, but I think it's pretty good. After other teams scores, we go down and score some points. And then first drive of the half again. How important was that? A ton of plays, a lot of time off the clock, and then to score. So proud of all those situations.
Ben, is this team peaking?
Hope not yet. You want to keep trying to move up till the end, keep trending up or whatever you want to call it. So we're playing some pretty good football right now, but there's still some stuff out there that we can, maybe more plays we can make.
Two more, guys. Two more.
Can you recall the last time you played in a game where 52 points were scored?
No, I don't remember. Not in the NFL, at least.
Maybe high school.
Your fourth.
Oh yeah, probably high school for sure.
Your fourth perfect passing game of your career. You mentioned big plays. Are there any other places you guys can't fine tune? I mean, it seems like it's almost perfect at this point.
Well, it's almost perfect. We had incompletions. I don't know what our numbers were on third down in the Reds. I don't know those numbers, so it's hard for me to speak specifically. And when you score points, that's always a good thing. But we did punt twice. We never want to punt. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Ben.
Guys are really locked in right now. We know how serious this part of the season is in the second half, and guys really want to go out there and perform well today.
Really proud. I think besides that first drive, we really bowed up, and it helped us in the run game a lot just to see what they were doing, and we made a lot of great adjustments to it. And it's not just 22. It's the quarterback. It's a lot of the reverses as well. But none of that's possible. Our offense isn't putting up the points they were, so it kind of put them in a hard position. They had to throw the ball a lot more than they wanted to.
It really comes back to just our veterans, man. It's guys that have played Thursday Night Football many times. That's what's so exciting about joining the Steelers team last year and this year, and just the amount of experience and just knowledge of how to approach things, unique things like Thursday Night Football, like Tuesday, Wednesday, packing it all in. It is difficult, but we did a great job, and I think we had a really good plan going in this game.
No, I thought we did an adequate job. The 2 pass plays in the red zone we got to get better at, but I just liked how we got pressure up front and through the middle.
First thing you got to ask yourself, can we keep it going? Can we keep it going? Can we keep it going? And Ben did an awesome job of doing that. Mixing it in with the run game, just the whole 9. It was a good feel tonight.
It felt like that. It felt like we were just firing all cylinders, and Ben got the ball passed around. It wasn't one guy. It was everyone making plays, and it's pretty fun going to the third quarter when you're up that many points.
Nothing's changed. Coach Munchak is a great coach. He's getting us in great positions. Ben is playing amazing. Connor's doing a really good job. Receivers are catching the ball. It's a team effort for sure.
Like I said, man, they rely on their run. So, it was a big week for those 2 guys, Bostic and Vince, and they played well in the show.
So they rely on their run. Who's the guy you got to take away first, 1 or 22?
1. Everything's runs through number 1. That's their guy. That's their go-to guy. So we did well containing him tonight. McCaffrey had a couple runs that he broke, but nothing really just over the top. So we feel like defensively we played well.
Ball in the left hash. Connor gets the call. He's down, and he's in for the Steelers touchdown. James Conner, his 10th of the season, and the Steelers are having fun.
Oh, and we're having fun. These are the best linebackers in the NFL, best linebacking crew. All 3 of them are #1 draft picks. All 3 can blitz. All 3 can fly to the ball. All 3 are tackling machines. And it shows you how good the Steelers are, that they are marching up and down the field on this defense.
Then 1st and 10, shotgun snap. He's back, throws along down the sideline, and the pass is caught, and that's Antonio Brown stepping into the end zone for the Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. He just blew by the corner, and Jackson did not have a chance.
He blew by a pretty fast corner, Dante Jackson. He gave him a little stutter step, went to the outside. Dante Jackson was with him.
Man, really big performance versus a very good team on a short week, so it's a lot to be proud of. But we're probably not that good, you know. You get games like that sometimes. The ball gets rolling downhill. We're appreciative of it. It was a great atmosphere tonight. We'll enjoy this long weekend and get ready to roll up our sleeves and fight again. But great night tonight, great atmosphere. Steeler Nation was out. Not a lot to speak of from an injury standpoint. James Conner is in the protocol, but I don't know to what extent. I'm sure we'll have more information for you the next time we come together. The rest, just bumps and bruises associated with play. Like the contributions from a lot of people. We came in tonight with a mentality that we had to play everyone in a helmet. That's just part of short week football, and I thought that everyone came with that spirit and got contributions from a lot of people. This distribution of the ball on offense is reflective of that. Questions? Great, thank you.
Like you had said earlier in the week about the depth, can you just elaborate on how you feel about your two deep at this point?
You know, I'm not making more out of it than what it is. You know, we believe that every man can be a viable component of our success. We stated that before the game. That was our intentions, and they did. We're appreciative of their efforts. We expect it. They're all professional. They prepare like it, and they need to be prepared when their number's called, and they are generally, and they were tonight.
Mike, the touchdown pass early on, the Juju Smith-Schuster, seemed like the team really fed off the momentum of that play. How much can one play really dictate the flow of the game and the outcome?
Well, it was the first play of the game, so obviously it's going to be some gas when you're scoring one play. But man, we've seen that so many times. It's too much ball after that to think that that's a defining moment. It's not. It was a great moment, but whether it was positive or negative, man, the games are never defined by plays that occur that early.
Mike, you said before the Baltimore game last week that the last time you played them, you really struggled on possession downs. Can you describe how far you've come in that area since then, and talk a little bit about maybe Randy figuring that?
You know, I don't know if that's distance we covered or if that was just a bad outing. You know, that first Baltimore game from a possession down standpoint, largely we've been really solid, but that game was not. And so that's probably more the story. You know, we can't have them type days. You have those type days, man, you're going to lose football games.
Speak of the pressure, the impact that had on this game, the pressure you guys were able to put on Newton.
Man, before you get an opportunity to put pressure on them, though, you got to minimize the run game. You know, that's the number 2 running team in football. He's dangerous. McCaffrey's dangerous. The big thing is I thought we kind of got that under control after the first drive. And once we got that under control, then we had opportunities to rush. But that first drive, you saw how they went down the field. Wasn't a lot of opportunities to rush there because they were running the ball effectively. So once we got that settled down, it provided the opportunities.
Anything else for Coach? Mike, when you have 7 different guys score touchdowns, especially what they were able to distribute offensively, is that game plan just Ben finding the open man?
It was good execution. But, you know, to a degree, like I said earlier, you know, we were fortunate. The ball was rolling downhill tonight. You know, you'd like to think you're that good, but you're probably not.
Day for AB, over his time with the Steelers, where have you seen him be able to put?
I'm just reviewing the game, man. I'm not talking broad brush things such as that.
Right, I'm just saying to put something.
Bring
like
it
that,
back to the game.
Right, something like that behind him and be able to focus and put out a great performance like that.
He's been playing a long time, man. That's what professionals do.
Do you think there was an importance for Boswell to kick that 50-yarder?
It was important for me. I don't know if it was for him, but I enjoyed it.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Ben